Hey, hi. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, it is tremendous to be back out here with you again, taking a look at another roguelite that's getting ready to hit the scene. This is a demo for a game called Archons, and I believe this is going to be hitting early access on December 6th, so literally right around the corner. This one's been sitting in my inbox for a minute. The dev reached out, and I just didn't have a lot of time with being out of town, but I'm controlling both of these characters at the same time with the two different thumbsticks of the controller. This game hurts my brain in the greatest way, and I love it. So let's show this off. It is such a unique game. I am going to go with the Halo ability. It's kind of a moving sphere of garlic. If you know, you know, and many of you know. So this operates similarly to the bullet heavens of the world, only it's crazy because you've got to control both of these characters at the same time, and it requires coordination. All right, we are going to take an upgrade here, and I think what I want to do is go with Vault, just in case we build up the ability to pop off critical hits, because then we'll start shooting blasts of electricity as part of that. Look, I was never a drummer, okay? I don't have rhythm. I don't have the precision to do one thing with the left hand and then another thing that's completely different with the right hand. And that's kind of what this game makes me think of, you know? Having to do these two things separately, but at the same time. And your eyes are kind of darting back and forth from guy to guy, and look, things are going to get crazy along the way, too, all right? Let's go ahead and add another aura. That sounds nice for us. So we've got all different kinds of garlic happening on the scene. Isn't that nice for us? Yeah, so when I first tried this, it hurt my brain, and then it hurt it some more, and then it hurt it some more. But the thing is, I like it quite a bit. It's a lot of fun. All right, I want to increase the crit chance because when we pop off the crits, we're also popping off that shock capability that we've got. So we might as well, right? Yeah, see all those crits? Not so much, right? But I got to tell you, when I popped this demo on, I may or may not have spent the next couple of hours playing the game. I was pretty hooked right from the start, so I'm excited to see what all is going to be coming along with the full version. Let's go with the Thunderbolt. We'll get another ability going out there. And I'm happy to let you know, too, that it is a roguelite, and so there is meta progression. Right, so if this game is boggling your mind in the way it boggles my mind, there's more help on the way in the form of meta progression upgrades. See, this is where it starts to get crazy, right? One of your characters being chased while the other is just kind of like trying to set up the hoop of garlic that we have. I know, it's quite wild out here. All right, so I think we're gonna go with this bleed modifier so that we can start doing some damage over time. Let's go with that. So isn't that nice? See, now that's where it gets hard. Okay, so we took a hit there, but via the power of meta progression, there's that crystal down there, and it takes some time. So we took another hit. Let's get... Ooh, this is an epic. So Thunderbolt will now apply Fragile. Let's do that. And then all of our other attacks will do extra damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. So if we can break that crystal over there, that's actually going to pop out another heart for us, which is something that we'll eventually want to do. I mean, if it happened right now, I wouldn't be mad. Let's get out of there. See how it gets very difficult. Some of you were saying, "No, Goat, what are you talking about? This is kid stuff, man. Come on." No, not for me. Not for me. It turns out, it's very challenging. But I don't know. It just works. It just works. Believe me, you got to try this for yourself. All right. Thunderbolt deadly crit damage. Ooh, so that's going to increase our crit chance. Now, I like the grenades. Don't get me wrong, but I really am trying to lean into that crit chance because it'll pop off the vault. All right, so the blue crystals, I don't think I've mentioned, the blue crystals are the currency that's utilized for the meta progression. And we'll show that off after this run, give you a feel for what's available. There's an upgrade. Okay, so fragile damage increase, or we could take the Impaler ability, which shoots out a number of blades in the 4 primary directions. I think... What do I think? I think we're going to go with the Impaler. All right, let's take this guy out. Oh, something's happening out here. So I want to try and damage... Yep. Okay. Everything's going according to plan. So we picked up that health, which is great. And I do think that our crit rate has definitely increased, which is awesome too. There's the Volt popping off. And at 50 damage, that's pretty good. I know, you kind of have to just take my word for it. Okay, let's go back to doing damage to the actual generator of enemies. This is a good spot for now. And the camera kind of moves as your characters circle each other. All right, good stuff. But I'll tell you, for me at least, it's not disorienting. Disorienting? You know the word, you know the one. I think it actually has a good feel to it. It makes sense that you'd want that to move along with you. There are controls in the options if you want to change this and how the camera interacts. But I actually went with the default, and I found it to be okay. All right, so this is the ultimate ability that you end up opening up if you level up a number of times, where you can merge the 2 heroes and kind of perform this powerful instance that does damage. So we will do that at some point here. Let's try and level up again if we can. My goodness. And I'm telling you, if you get in here and your first couple tries doesn't go well, take it from me. Just keep trying. Just keep trying, because it really took me some time to get a feel for this game. See, I think we ought to go with the Thunderbolt because that is doing the fragile capability for us. Ability applies fragile stat on hit. Oh, that would be with our aura. Huh. All right, you know what? We'll go with that, since that's the rarer of the upgrades. All right, so here's where we transfer and fight the level boss. The old Dreadroot. Okay, here we go. Let's pop off our capability in a moment. Once things start to get hot out here, that's when we'll do that. So, but it's nice to, yeah, see, now we'll pop that off, and then we can kind of just go right next to them and do a bunch of damage. Isn't that great? You're invulnerable, too, when that thing's going. All right, took a hit there. Ooh, man. Closer than I thought we were. Ouch. Okay. Now you'll see where this gets very challenging. During this portion of the battle, I like to get both of my guys in the same spot because, as you can imagine, managing where they are in relation to the boulders is quite difficult, at least for my brain. All right, this is where the attacks kind of get nutty, and then we die. Now I'm going to show you the meta progression options, and then we're going to start with a different weapon. Just show something else off too, because there's a lot of different styles that you can play the game as well, depending on the weapons you go with. So let's see what we can see here. Heal orb. Crit chance would be good. All right, let's go ahead and unlock that. But you'll see here, I started with 3 hearts, so this gave me the 4th, and then this one gave me the 5th. And then down here, I think you just get into the ability to expand the duration of the ult. And then there's a revive too, but it's pretty expensive. Over here, you know, you open up the souls by earning points in the game, and then you can use those to open up new capabilities along the way. I think these are locked, yeah, for the demo. So I think we'll go with the orbiters, and who knows, maybe we'll find those in our next run. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, so let's get over here and let's do the thing, right? I'm feeling some saw blades, but I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. I am not good with the saw blades. They're definitely a different approach. Okay, you're gonna be able to tell, right? See, yeah, that's what we're doing out here. That's what we're doing out here. So you've got to, you know, kind of line your guys up in a way, and this really takes some getting used to. Again, at least it did for me. I can only speak for me. I was the kid that had a bunch of buddies in percussion growing up, and I'd sit there and go, oh, how hard can it be? Let me just, you know, I'll just do this with my left hand, and I'll do this at a different speed with my right hand, and quickly I go, oh, yeah, okay, I see now. It's not for me. All right, so let's up the damage of the saw blades. Good. But we'll see how we can do with the saw blades. Once you level up the weapons all the way, most of them have a legendary transformation. So in the instance of the saw blades, you get another blade, which is pretty cool. I've never seen the electro nades, so I don't know. Let's take grenades, because we didn't take them last time, so we'll show those off too. Kind of nice, right? Gonna have a landmine-ish look to them. Truth be told, the blades are going better than I thought they were going to. Maybe I've just gotten a little bit better. I don't know. First few times, they didn't go well. Ooh, crit chance of 13%. Let's do that. Okay. Might be out here calling us the crit commander. If you know, you know. All right, so this is gonna start getting tricky now. With all these guys out here. Yeah, this is where you might hear me squirm a little bit. Because I kind of just, my eyes dart back and forth, you know? And then you go, oh God, it's an AoE about to go off. Sometimes you can save yourself and sometimes you can't. I also leveled up the magnesis capability because of course I did. Hey, look at this. This is brand new, the orbiters. Let's do them. Let's do them, shall we? Let's see what we got here. Do we got orbiters? Oh, we do. Okay. All right. That's cool. I like that. And they orbit at the same time. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm thinking the grenades. As fun as it would be to have an extra heart, it's just one. In the past, I got an epic version of that, and it actually gave me 3 hearts. And that was the one run that I did where I got the W. I beat the boss. I don't know that we'll do that today, because again, it's challenging. All right. There's just something zen about it, you know. It feels really good to play and pull things off. You kind of get in the zone a little bit. Okay, I'm leaning towards Vault. Perfect. Let's see if we can get on the other sides of these guys. Right. You know, the experience cubes will actually disappear after some time as well. And so before I had upgraded the magnesis, you can imagine, I was not always getting to them. And that just kind of really limits your ability to level up. You're thinking, yeah, well, yeah, Goat. That is how that would work. Gotta grab those things, dude. I know. Ooh, I'm surprised we didn't get hit on that one. Oh, so we just missed that one. And that one. Let's see if we can get back over here and get some of these. I'm thinking Spark this time. Okay. You see what I mean about it getting crazy out here at times? I mean, it really does. And then you go, oh, wow, that's really a lot. This is really a lot to ask for, you know, somebody controlling 2 characters at once. Reminds me of when my brother and I were kids. And maybe we were playing Contra or Life Force or something like that. And then all of a sudden, he would just nope out. You know, and you're going, well, wait a second. That's not how that works. Well, why don't we increase the amount of orbiters? Oh, but I like the bleed, too. Oh, boy, that's tempting. All right, we're going bleed. You know, and so I'd have to pick up his controller every once in a while and move him forward a little bit, you know, and it was a big pain in the rear. I guess that's not how this is at all, but, you know, you get my meaning, right? Okay, let's go over here. Let's get this. Let's get this one if we can. Can we get it? All right, we got it. Oh, look at this. Nice. Got the Archon ability. We are going to want to make sure we activate that health. So let's start working on that a little bit over here. Good. Perfect. Okay. Right on time. Well, let's do some damage to this guy. Great. Boy, I was really hoping for one more level up before the boss. But here we go. Once more into the Maelstrom, right? All right, folks. We're going to give it the old college try. We'll see how we do. You know, the crits are definitely going to help. Along with the Vault, if we can get those to pop off pretty often. Oh boy, here we go. It's getting crazy. Okay. Oop. Wow. Just barely made it out of that one, I think. All right, let's get everybody on the same page if we can. I mean, you can see how that makes it a little bit easier, right? Oh, man. All right. Now we're going to switch sides. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this off real quick with him moving around. Good deal. All right. Oh, stepped right into it that time. And I have lost my screen because of a pop-up. My goodness. Okay, that's crazy. Now it's getting really wild. But you know what? We're doing all right. Oh, those crits are just really coming in handy. Oh, there it is, folks. There it is. This is not the end. Your time will come. Archons. Yeah, I suppose we'll see. We hope you enjoyed this demo and glimpse into Archons. I did, and I definitely want to play more of this game. So that'll give us another token that we can use over at the machine. And as you can see, there's some other options over here. So you can go over here and get power-ups, but what you do for it is sacrifice health. This is opening, I believe, the boxes that we've picked up and create some additional options to get for the sacrifice of health. I believe, yeah, okay. So, you know, if you choose to take this, you're eliminating part of your max HP, is the difference. But there's, you know, something over here, an info panel that is locked for the demo, endless mode, right? And then we've got the meta progression options that we took a look at previously. Folks, this is Archons. I would strongly suggest you give this a try. It's difficult in the beginning. It really takes some getting used to it. I don't play a lot of games with controller. I'm usually keyboard and mouse, so that was a change for me as well. But give this one a go and give yourself some grace. If you get in there and you get your butt kicked the first few times, give yourself a little bit of time to, you know, familiarize yourself with just doing this, because it works your brain, let me tell you. But you get to that moment where it feels really good. It's very inviting. All right, let's do this again sometime soon, okay? We'll get together, we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every time, because they're awesome. And you're awesome. Thanks so much for your support. Really, really appreciate it. We're just out here having fun, right? Right? So thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.